Look, more people need to make videos like this, yeah, because these kind of videos just make my day. These kind of videos make my day, yeah. So I landed on this video here. It's called Boxing and UFC Funny Effects. Uh, Posted 25th. It's posted not too long ago. Snoop TV. Don't know what that is, but man, I only watched the first few seconds of this video, and I'm laughing my ass off. This is funny as hell. I'll put the link in the description. You guys need to check out this video. It is funny. Let's go ahead and watch. Let's go ahead and watch the video, man. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, hold on one second. Hey, hey. Oh man, this was funny. This is funny because these guys are. I don't know who made that video. Whoever does the special effects, you need to pat yourself on the back. These special effects are amazing. And these guys are so quick. Like, this literally happened a night ago. The Wilder fight. I'm not a big Wilder fight. I'm not a big Wilder guy, but you know, I'll probably make a video about Wilder as well, because you have to give a man his credit where his credit is due. So I'll probably do a video about Wilder, but those special effects are super good. Oh god. Look at that. Oh man. Oof. Oh. Oh. Yo, whoever makes these effects, you need to make more. Whoever makes these special effects, you need to continue making these special effects, because they are simply amazing. Francis Ngannou is one of my favorite fighters. He's doing a lot of things right now. So out in Cameroon, where he's originally from, out in Cameroon, he set out an academy, MMA Jiu-Jitsu academy out in Cameroon. So Francis Ngannou is doing a lot. For those of you who don't get the reference, his nickname is the Predator, and that's why the whole theme of that special effects clip there was the Predator. So him scanning over him, and then just clipping over him. If you haven't seen that fight, go watch it. Like, a lot of people, even until now, a lot of people doubt Francis Ngannou, but he's always been one of my favorites. I think Dana White is a bit of a snake, because one minute he's saying, you know, not necessarily the most positive things about Francis, and then the next minute he's having dinner with him and, you know, licking his ass and stuff like that. But those special effects were amazing, man. What we got here? Joshua. We got Joshua here. Shit. Fuck's sake. Oh shit. God damn it. Oh god. Listen, pat yourself on the back. Amazing special effects. Anthony Joshua Ortiz Part 2 is going to be taking place in Saudi Arabia in December. There was this whole thing about Ortiz saying, they don't like me, they don't like Americans in Saudi Arabia, so I don't feel safe. But then it's like, aren't you Mexican? Like, what are you? You know, I don't think anyone's got a problem with Mexicans, like, you know. But anyway, that's politics and this is sports. But yeah, man, those special effects were amazing. Hold on, we've got the Gypsy King here. Look at that shoulder roll, man. The Gypsy King. I always have time for Tyson Fury fights. Like Tyson Fury to me is one of the most amazing fighters ever. Even like his shoulder roll, is it looks funny because it's big, but it's quite efficient. Um, who do we have here? Wilder. Oh, look at those special effects, man. You know how long it takes to do stuff like that? That is insane. Back to the body. Down. Wilder, I'm not a big Wilder fan because I feel like he does one thing, and I'm also not a big fan of his because of the way he controls the media, the way he controls his image in the media. I think he can do better. I think Wilder can do better, but to me, I'm not a Wilder fan. He's amazing at boxing. Boxing is hard. Boxing is hard. Like you have to give a man his props. Boxing is hard, man. But I'm not a Wilder fan necessarily. I think his chain. Have you seen that Wilder chain? Who the fuck designed that chain, man? That's the ugliest chain in the world. Come on, bro. If Wilder ever watches this video, give me a call. I'll design your chain for you, man. That chain looks like Power Rangers wouldn't wear that chain, man. But anyway, that's me being unfair. Let's have a look here. Michael Page. Oof. Oof. Oh. Oh. Ah, those graphics, man. Those effects. Michael Page Venom. People say that he only fights bums. Yeah. He only fights bums, and that's why he looks good. Now it could be that Bellator are trying to keep him safe for as long as they can, because if they start giving him, let's say, people that are not bums, and he loses, then it kind of loses the hype behind him. If he is genuinely all just hype, then that's a very quick way to destroy someone's hypeness. It's like in the UFC, they try to make certain fighters like the gatekeepers. They try to make certain fighters the go-to fighters. So if you beat that fighter, then you get a name, you get a reputation. Off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of his name, but I can't remember. Cub Swanson. That's it. Cub Swanson. In the UFC, what they've started doing now is they've started giving people Cub Swanson fights, because they feel like, okay, if you can beat Cub Swanson, then we'll pay you some attention. But that's the wrong guy, man. Cub Swanson is a beast. That's the wrong guy to be, messing with. I wouldn't want to fight Cub Swanson. I wouldn't want to fight anyone in the UFC. These guys are crazy. But yeah, Michael Page, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if you think he's all hype. He's got some really good technique. I like watching him fight, but how does he fare? Like, how do you think he would compare to a different kind of fighter, if you get what I mean? But yeah, let me know in the comment section about Michael Page Venom. Oof. Thompson and Pettis. Pettis has been I've been a long time fan of Pettis because he has a taekwondo background like me. Big fan. Look at that. Bonfire lit. Oh. Ah, you guys are trolling Luke Rockhold. You guys are trolling Luke Rockhold. Dana White said Luke Rockhold doesn't need to fight anymore. He can just go on being a model. But if he can make money, as much money being a model, well, why don't you go ahead and do it, man? Especially when you're getting hit like that. It's crazy, Unless you're Paige Van Zandt. Paige Van Zandt to me is not really a fighter to me. She never was. Like, you could see it a mile away. You could see what they were trying to do with Paige Van Zandt. You could see that they were trying to bring in a pretty face. And then with the pretty face, they get to sell merch and they get to sell a lot of tickets. So to me, Paige Van Zandt never really been a fighter. She's more of a pretty face. But I respect I respect everyone that goes in there and trains. But yeah. Next one is Game Bread, Street Jesus. You know, we know what's gonna happen here. That's a, I don't know. It's a Rick and Morty reference. I was thinking for my second, who doesn't know Rick and Morty? But if you don't know Rick and Morty, it's a cartoon. Really, really nice. Really, really funny. Super creative, dope cartoon. New season is out. But that's a Rick and Morty reference opening to another dimension. Ben Askren is now retired after his last fight. Ben Askren is now retired. I wasn't watching the One Championship, so I don't know Ben Askren's MMA history that well. But as soon as he came into the UFC, I started looking at him a little bit more. And yeah, man, he's more of a wrestler, a wrestler type. Doesn't really strike that much. But now Ben Askren is retired. So there you go. If you didn't get a chance to see Ben Askren before, you won't get a chance to see him now. Triple G is a madman. Khabib's fighter, one of the people from his camp. I don't know if it's his cousin or his brother or something, but they lost. They lost recently. I'm trying to remember his name. I think they've got the same last name, which I won't try to pronounce because I don't want to butcher it. But as soon as he lost that fight, Conor McGregor got on Twitter and went ham on Twitter. I love Conor McGregor, but you know, I need you to do more than just tweet. I need you to do more than just tweet, Conor. I need you to come back, Conor. Yeah. I need you to come back, Conor McGregor. Woo. Woo. Scorpion reference. Nah. Don't do my man like that. No. British Airways, you know. British Airways. Oh God. AJ, what we gonna do, bro? AJ, whenever the media, especially the British media, and I understand, you know, he's one of our guys, but I feel like a lot of people that interview Anthony Joshua, there's a lot of bias, but I've not seen an Anthony Joshua interview from a British outlet, even from an American outlet, that sort of, you know, just ask the man the real questions. You know, stop writing on him, stop, you know, catering to him, stop brown nosing him. Just ask him the real questions. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of Anthony Joshua videos are just, you know, people saying stuff that we already know, or you can visibly tell that the presenter, the person doing the interview, has an agenda to sort of make Anthony Joshua look more human. And I like Anthony Joshua. I don't care, you know, I don't care about what he looks like. I just want him to speak. I want him to say real shit. Do you know what I mean? I want him to actually come out, you know, ask him some serious questions. Don't ask him like some stupid ass questions about his holidays and stuff like that, man. And like, you know, he lost the fight. He lost the fight. You have to ask him questions about why did he lose. Like, don't ask him stupid questions about, you know, how did you feel? What are you talking about? How do you feel? Anyway, Israel Adesanya next. You want to know my opinion about Israel Adesanya? I'll give you my opinion. Israel Adesanya is a dope fighter. He is a dope fighter. And I've always got time for African fighters. Whether it's Francis Ngannou, Israel Adesanya, Marty. That's not his real name. But yeah, I've always got time for African fighters. But Israel Adesanya makes me cringe, bro. I cringe at this guy. His interviews make me cringe. His entrances make me cringe. The one in was it New Zealand or was it Australia? The one where he came out with a group of dancers. He came out with a group of dancers and they were all like doing this stupid shit, and it's just like, that makes me cringe so much. Like that dance, that entrance, that made me cringe. I was like, I don't want to watch this shit. Other than that, extremely technical fighter. I love watching him fight. John Jones, where you at, John Jones? Alright, here we go. Wilder, jab, jab. Whoa. This is the one that we saw in the beginning. Hey. That's the last one. So yeah, it's on Snoop TV. I'll put the link below. Sick. I love these effects. These effects are really sick, and I appreciate them as well because I know how hard it is to do effects. As a matter of fact, I need to have an intro to my channel, but I'm so not there mentally. So I'm not there mentally to create an intro to my channel. Do you know what I mean? And these guys take, I don't know how long it takes them to come up with these effects, but credit to these guys for these effects, man. We'll do a video on Mourinho because Mourinho's at Tottenham now. Mourinho's at Tottenham. I love the fact that Mourinho is back. And this is why the Premier League is the best league in the world. We've got the best players, we've got the best manager. All the teams, the finances are shared equally. It's not like in Italy or I think even in France. I think only the top teams get the majority of the revenue from the TV and the broadcasting. Spain as well. That's why in Spain you don't see this kind of rivalry, because in the UK a smaller team, in terms of a lesser known team, can have as much bank as an upper echelon type team, because the revenue is split equally from TV and broadcasting. In other leagues like, you know, the Serie A, it's not split that evenly, because the way they look at it is the top team is the popular team. So because you're the popular team, you're the top team, you should get more of the revenue. But it doesn't create for equality in the transfer market. So Premier League is one of the best leagues in the world, I believe, because of that. And we've got the best managers, from Sir Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, to Jose's here. Klopp has come to the Premier League. Yeah, we'll do a video on Jose Mourinho because to me he's just an absolute legend. Jose Mourinho is an absolute legend. I was thinking about doing a video on Wilder, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, what's happening recently? The boxing in Saudi Arabia. So Age is going to be boxing in Saudi Arabia. What else is happening? I don't know. In the world of fighting, what else is happening? Floyd Mayweather is coming out in 2020. Floyd Mayweather needs to stop. I'm looking outside my window because I'm expecting a package. Floyd Mayweather needs to stop messing with us, man. Why are you coming out of retirement? Who are you gonna fight? Conor? Oh, that's my next point. Mystic Mac. Yo, I need Conor McGregor in my life. Pause. I need Conor McGregor back in my life. Like, the tweets are amazing. You know, the IG is amazing. Conor McGregor grooming, August McGregor. All of that stuff is amazing, bro. But once in a while, I go back to old Conor McGregor compilation videos, and I just think to myself, man, this guy was so excited about 60 G's. 60 G's means nothing to him right now, but he was so excited about 60 G's, man. I want that Conor McGregor back. We can talk about him punching old people in the face and whatever, but you know, he's a businessman now. But yeah, what else is happening in the world of sports? What else is happening? Unai Emery? Should we do an Unai Emery video? I don't know. Unai Emery lets me down a lot. But then again, you know, that's the life of a Gunner. That's it for me, man. That's the end of the video. Shout out to the guy who made the special effects. Who's going to win in Saudi Arabia? Let me know. What's happening this weekend? I don't know what's happening this weekend. Honestly, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, That's it. I'm out.